What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another week of the Writer's Room presented to you by Breaking and Entering. My name is Alan Halas, and I am joined, as always, by our co-host, River West cohort, host of the Mr. Nice Guy podcast, and just all-around Mr. Nice Guy, Ben Slowey. Ben, how are you doing today, sir?
Thanks for having me, Alan. I'm great. I've had a great day so far today. Just a great day. I started my day off by writing about some great music and putting it on our site. Really great. There's some really... So I texted you that was like, shit, like I found all this stuff we haven't covered yet.
Yep.
I'm so deep in a bank right now. Like, what do I do? How am I going to get all this done? In addition to everything coming out, like, that just came out on Friday. So, freaked out a little bit. But I, on each today, I wrote about a couple, ambient electronic releases, and as well as the new That Guy Eli track that just came out.
Yep.
And I just feel really being productive today and getting a lot of stuff done. I had a nice walk this afternoon, enjoying the crisp autumn air. That's how I am doing. Alan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I had a productive day as well, which is good. It's kind of hard to do, like... It's kind of weird because I went for a nice walk today with my dog and my wife, and I told her, I was like, I don't know when I get back to the office if I'm gonna like be productive like this or not, because I don't know what a normal workday feels like anymore. I feel like little backstory: I was home starting in March when everybody else shut down, back into an office for like 3 weeks, and it just like sucked the life out of me completely. Like I don't know, I couldn't adapt to that, and now I've been home since about beginning of July, so now I'm like, well, I'm back in it. I don't know, like, and I probably will be home for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long. So it's been kind of weird to be like, yeah, I had a productive day, I got a lot done. But today is one of those days, so that's good. So shout out to us for being productive. Lots of great stuff too happening in the Milwaukee music scene too. So a lot of great stuff that we were able to cover and listen to. And I think we can get into one of our first videos, which I believe you shared on the website either Friday or Monday. I said I wasn't gonna blank this episode, and then now I'm starting to blank. But let's get into a brand new video. This is Liv Held. You may know her as the vocalist from Dashcam as well. Ben and I have both seen her perform live. Ben, I think you've seen her at least once at Captain Pap's Pilot House, right?
Actually, I have not seen Dashcam. I wish I did. I had Donnie on the show.
Okay.
I interviewed him on Mr. Nice Guy, but I haven't gotten a chance to see him live. But I do love him, genuinely.
Yeah, and a great dude. Dashcam in general, Donnie, and Donnie is I can't remember the other guy's name, and I'm really sorry.
Well, the whole Nice FM group is awesome collection of electronic artists.
Everybody in that crew has been super supportive. Dashcam actually came onto my like radar in general, like early into Breaking and Entering on Twitter, like really, really getting heavy into content. There was this dude that was just liking and sharing all of our stuff, and I was like, who is this Dashcam guy? Like Dashcam music, whatever. And then that actually led me into like discovering his music, and he's been integral to like the Big Beat MKE beat battles. Just an all-around good dude. I don't know. Pat likes him a lot because he drives a VW, the same model of car, so of course that helps. So, but anyway, enough about Donnie. Let's get into the video from Liv, the vocalist from the live version of Dashcam. This is Elusive Affair on the Writers' Room. All right, that was Liv Held with Elusive Affair on the Writers' Room. I gotta give props to anybody that can be in a music video upside or like underwater. I've seen this in a couple videos now where like people have done the like underwater thing where they're singing or acting or emoting at all, and I'm like, I could never do that. I would totally 100% like get under the water and just like close my eyes and just like freak out. I don't know. I'm not that good of a swimmer that I could be like, go underwater and emote and act. You know what I mean?
No, have you ever seen Hot Rod?
Yes. Yeah.
Um, the part where Andy Samberg is like floating, he's trying to hold his, and like 5 seconds after he goes underwater, he immediately starts struggling.
Yes, that would be
Like
me.
that's, yeah,
That would exactly be
yeah,
me.
yeah,
I always think of the
yeah,
scene
man.
in Ferris Bueller's Day Off where I think it's Cameron like falls head first off his like deck chair where he's like catatonic, and he falls head first into the pool, and then they have to go save him, and he just plays dead the whole time. And I'm like, how in the hell would you not like feel like you're like drowning the whole time? I don't know. But anyway, shout out to Liv for doing that and not only just being underwater, but putting out that great song and video as well. Really,
Yeah,
really good
yeah.
stuff from her.
I want to say that Liv Held will be on our radar definitely in the future. I mean, I think she's got a really cool like chamber pop sound, and just her her voice. It's amazing. I really liked kind of like the theatrical and like costume oriented approach she took to like the video, and yeah, it was very, but in a way that um, yeah, it was just very artsy, and
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing what she does next.
Yeah, I think anybody that really, really puts in the effort to make a quality video like should be super commended because, I mean, it's kind of crazy. So like, just the thought of even putting out music, you're like, what if nobody hears it? But like to commit to like making a really good video and pushing it, and it can go out to YouTube, and you'd be like, I got 10 views. So it's like doubling down on the risk of putting out music of people hearing it and seeing it and accepting it. But shout out to everybody that's been doing that. And shout out to all of the people that have been putting out some really great music on Breaking and Entering this week. Um,
Right.
Normally, Ben and I blank really hard when we do this show and we can't remember. So I've made a list. I got a list. I'm on it. I'm not going to even pretend like I'm not
Good
prepared this
job,
time.
Bob.
I needed
Good
a
job.
cheat sheet, but it's all right. We got the new album from 608 Trace that came out. I put that up today. He's been having a crazy year so far this year, and I think that this really, really paid off. Uh, I noticed that like his music is so much about energy that it's kind of like that is what sells you on Trace as an artist altogether. Like he's not trying to be super lyrical, miracle kind of rapper, but he just has like an infectious like energy to everything that he puts out, and it's crazy to see that, but it's an extension of his personality for sure.
Totally. Yeah, shout out to Trace. I've known dude, for about half now, and like it's been like just really focusing on output and being one of the most consistent artists in the scene in the last 6 months. And yeah, we got what else? We got another Biscaray tune this Friday, and
Yep.
those like that was, I remember when I heard that song on Friday morning when I put it up, like, so full disclosure, like I've been going through a breakup in the last 2 weeks, and just to hear like about knowing what's best for you, even though it's really hard to let go of something that obviously means a ton to you, like that just hit me so hard when I heard it, and I texted her and was like, thank you for putting that out, like that, this to hear today. Got the new Moonglow song, Brick Wall, that came out on
Yes.
Friday. That's a great song. And
Yeah. I
that's
really
a
like
great new project.
Yeah, I really like what that band is doing. Their first song that came out, uh, I streamed it. I think you sent it over to me, and you were like, "Dude, you just have to hear this." And streamed it, and immediately, I think I sent it on to like 3 other people. And I was like, "Holy shit, you have to hear this!" So yeah, went back and listened to Brick Wall. Really like what they're doing. They're kind of super unique in that they're like jazzy but a little funky, and then like there's this just kind of indescribable kind of like just cool factor to what they're doing, and it's so left of like the typical like be a cool indie rock band thing. They're just like, no, we're gonna do
Yeah,
fun shit and have like a lot of fun making great music. So
yeah,
yeah, definitely check that out for sure.
Ca- yeah, and I think that kind of comes from like sort of the scene that band has stemmed from. Like it's um, like Joe Humiston was in Pineapple Migraine, Isaac Rapinski is in Dog Bad. Um, was like both of those bands like are really big on fusion with like jazz and funk and rock, and to kind of put their heads together with a number of other musicians too, um, like has been like those guys are just they're very um, yeah, you know, they're guys who can tell like listen to a lot of music, and like they take a lot of influence from a lot of different things, and it's a release for them. Like you can tell they have some sing these songs, and they play it in shows with like a lot of their friends who are in other bands in that scene, and yeah, like I'm happy to I'm I'm just always excited when like a new project comes out of like that like East Side DIY scene.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too that like a lot of those bands that are younger, for me it kind of feels like the like stereotypical college band a little bit. How like everybody kind of gets to college. Like I think college is very important to it. Like everybody kind of gets to campus, and you kind of find like the people that are making music, but they're also probably people that live close to you, and like you're like you might be into like classic rock, and they might be like, oh well, I came from like a jazz background, and then you all listen to each other's music, and you're like, well, what if we just throw it all together? And I think a lot of bands fall into that trap sometimes, where like they throw everything together and it doesn't necessarily stick. Moonglow really kind of throws everything together, but then they take the best parts of it, and that becomes what that sound is for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, really
Let's talk.
like that.
Let's talk. The Wind song that just came out.
I'm sorry, you broke up
Amanda
just a
Huff.
little bit there. Windsong?
Oh, You Win.
Oh
Amanda Huff
yes,
and Pete
yes,
Williams' new project.
yeah. I really like that as well. I'm a big fan of Purity Ring, and I couldn't remember who it was at first, but then I was like, it hits me like Phanogram really has that same kind of sound of like trip hop, but with Amanda Huff's vocals on it. So I mean, it's kind of like dramatic, but it's a different side of Amanda Huff, and like it's just there's energy behind it more than like what she would normally put out. I'm really excited to see what the You Win project sounds like because I think it's gonna be something that I really play a lot, and that's just off of hearing Shrapnel, the first single.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like yeah, you're absolutely like I'm already excited to see what that band store in the future. Yeah, like yeah, there's a couple hip hop releases that have come out in the last week as well.
Get the new.
Even more Debot.
Yeah, I was about to
What?
say D Maio again. He's got a brand new song
Yes.
with Frame James that's out. Quickly just check the notes on it.
Yeah. Give me some more notes. What?
We covered all those. Decker, we got a new release from Decker.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Decker is actually. I want to really quick about him. I've known Decker since me and my roommates were still doing J3 Studios on the east side. Um, Back like when we were still in college. So I've known Decker for a long time, and it's great to see him in the booth. And he's like a playfully like he's a playful shit talker rapper, and the way like he he doesn't mean any harm by it. Like, it's just like he does it for fun, and he's really talented.
Yeah, and I think having a confidence like that is super, super important. We also have one more release that I wanted to talk about too, which is the Bureaucratic Drift EP that came out. Big fan of that. Got to hear that today. It's only 3 songs, but it kind of feels like early Weezer to me, like almost Blue Album Weezer, because it's like a little snotty and a little tongue in cheek, and you're almost like some of it feels like it's like a parody of itself, but it has the spirit of like garage punk, which like so like they say that everything kind of moves in like cycles, and that it's kind of like a 30-year cycle. I know a lot of people said like the 80s were the cycle of the 50s because like dancing came back, and that always stuck in my head. So like that would make this decade a cycle of the 90s. And when you look at everything going on, politically in the world, and I could see it. I could see, this could be the cycle of the 90s again. And what a great decade, gotta say, as somebody that lived through it. But I would love to see bands like this kind of, pop up again, that have that kind of, like, really, like, who cares, we're just going to put stuff out. It's not punk necessarily, but it's just fuzzy garage rock that has a punk edge to it. It's really, really was impressed by it. It's a long way to say it, but really was impressed by it. So.
Awesome. Yeah. I also put on this site yesterday, the new Loco track, Daydreamin'. Loco's electronic, like chill wave producer, and he's been releasing snippets of work all year. Like, I always get like the SoundCloud notification, Loco dropped a new track, Loco dropped a new track, Loco dropped a new track. Like, god damn it, Colin, you're dropping so many tracks, but it's all like kind of like fragments of like things he's working on. And it's great to see that he released like a full picture of a tune that is really great, and it's really like it's got a hazy beach vibe, and definitely like a great song to wind down to. And I hope to continue seeing. I've even though like summer is over, I'm definitely like been in the mood for more like down tempo, like dub,
yeah,
more chill kind of music. So like I'm really excited to be hearing stuff like that right now.
Yeah, and I mean, I also got to applaud everybody that has been putting out tons and tons of music. Speaking of, we're about to get into a video from somebody that is no stranger to putting out music. He has put out a lot since the pandemic started this year. It's Genesis Renji. The song is Eighth Wonder. And for those that don't know, every Monday during quarantine for a while, he was just dropping a new track routinely. Monday morning, it was there. This is one of those. So this is Eighth Wonder. And now we're starting to go back and get the visuals from it. So let's check out Eighth Wonder by Genesis Renji on the Writer's Room.
Yeah. Man, niggas gon' know if they ain't know already. Oh, yeah. Ran a scrimmage with some heathens. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's relieving. I stay kicking with my demons. They while I'm breathing. Used to know a couple leeches. I had to leave them. They be stealing with no reason. But my karma like the sea. I make it rain in the summer. No rebuttals. Ain't no current pull me under. Wave runner. I've been all around the world. Eighth Wonder. Know my price like my phone. They kept buzzing. I changed numbers. I'm with the crew for the weekend. We making plays with the defense. We make it rain every season. Is that love really all deep in? Swaying with the sharks in the deep end. Came out alive, leaving speechless. I kept it trill, that's my weakness. Is that love love real, it all deep. Hard to trust who you around, they not making it known. There's some niggas say they real, but on the net where they fall. Why you giving them the keys, they not taking it home? Why you giving them a piece if they not making you whole? I was weighing out the options, a lot of talking. I've been leaning towards the profit, some heavy losses. Every purchase ain't an asset, they never got it. Used to scramble with the workers, now I parlay with the bosses, nigga. I'm with the crew for the weekend. We making plays with the defense. We make it rain every season. Is that love really all deep in? Swaying with the sharks in the deep end. Came out alive, leaving speechless. I kept it trill, that's my weakness. Is that love real? It all depends.
Alright, that was the brand new video from Genesis Renji for 8th Wonder. Might have had a little bit of issues with that. But what I was going to say before that, if you are a fan of just Milwaukee music videos and you don't need to hear us yapping, you can also do that now on Fridays. I'm going to try and start something new here with the Twitch channel. Every Friday on Twitch, you can check out Breaking and Entering's Happy Hour, which is just an hour of straight Milwaukee music videos, all different genres, many of them that we've played here on the show already, but all in one place. We've had a lot of negativity in the world. Let's just all sit down for an hour, chill out, and watch some music videos. You can do that sort of thing. Hopefully with a little bit better, quality than whatever just happened there. Live on Twitch, guys. Live on Twitch. We're learning.
Yeah, that's what the world needs. An hour of music videos on a Friday. I wish we could get an hour of music videos every day.
Hey, we could be working that way. We'll never see what the future of music on Twitch is, but I think that at some point we might just be running like a full channel, like television with just music on it, Ben. I don't know if you've ever heard of that concept, but it sounds kind of crazy, but music television could definitely be a thing that we could try to do, I think.
Dude, I have a name for it. You think of MTV? Dude.
I mean it's got a good ring to it, but that'll go nowhere. I don't know. B&E TV might have to be a thing.
No, I think that's a really dated concept these days. No one would watch that.
No. But anyway, tune into an hour of music videos Friday nights at 6 o'clock here on our Twitch channel, because we will have the happy hour, which is supposed to be reminiscent of when you wake up early in the morning on before school and you would watch that hour of music videos while everybody was telling you to go get ready. It's that, but just at night, and you can drink during it. So that's kind of it's the adult version, the grown-up version of it. So.
Hell yeah. Ellen, I hear we're introducing a bit of a new concept this week. Tell us about what your pitch is here.
Yeah, so this would normally be the part of the show where Ben and I talk about what we've been listening to that is not Milwaukee music. And instead, I've decided something completely different, because we're both busy guys. Ben has the Mr. Nice Guy podcast as well. And so he's been, busy doing a lot of that. I have been writing about music, but I got a bunch of other irons in the fire as well. So we're busy people. So naturally, we haven't had a chance to listen to music that's not Milwaukee music. So we're going to make you listen to a record. We're going to pick, but just completely at random. But instead of hitting like a shuffle button on a Spotify or just randomly selecting something off of an app, I have this lovely assortment of records behind me, and Ben has a collection of records as well. We are just going to pick at random, and that's going to be the music that we want you to listen to in the next week. So I'm just going to go first and just kind of swing away. It looks like this is where I would be on camera. Whatever this is in a plastic case feels good. And, okay, so I've selected the Ramones Leave Home album, which actually is my favorite Ramones record. So I'm very glad that this was the first one that I picked out of nowhere. So make sure you go find it. Maybe on vinyl somewhere, but it is streaming everywhere. So I'm going to say go ahead and pick that one. Fun fact, I also remember going to Musical Memories on the East Side and picking out this album, featuring a song called Carbona Not Glue, which is about a different thing that you could sniff instead of glue. And the Ramones got sued over it, and they had to take the song off the album. But this one has Carbona Not Glue on it. So, there's that. That's my record for this week. Now, Ben, you gotta go find a record.
Yes, so I'm going to do exactly what you just did. Won't be looking at where my hand is taking out my collection, but I'm just going to pull it out and then come back, and I won't look at it until I've seen it.
I like it.
Give me about 30 seconds.
Okay. So he's got 30 seconds. So in the meantime, while he's got 30 seconds to go find a random record, I do want to remind everybody that you can subscribe to our Twitch channel. You can watch this nonsense live every Tuesday on Twitch. Like I said, Fridays we're going to do the happy hour now. We're going to have Milwaukee music videos. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, just about all of that. Make sure you do that. This is my quick ad while Ben finds his record. Ben, what have you found in the meantime?
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. This is a good one. I have landed on Arctic Monkey's debut. Whatever people say, what I'm not.
Okay.
I think that's how I was like. It's always like it's a long album title. I think that's whatever people say is what I'm not.
Something like that.
Not, whatever. But seminal indie rock record from the 2000s. The Arctic Monkeys are. I remember I first got into them. The diehard fans are gonna want to bang heads against the wall. But I actually found kind of got into them when AM came out in high school. And I know a lot of the diehard fans were pretty disappointed with that one, but I liked that record, and it got me into some of their earlier stuff. And actually, a friend of mine gave me this record because I think she it was just she just had it for some reason and didn't really wasn't really into the band, so asked me if I wanted it, so I took it. Yeah, I mean, I actually should listen to this again because it's been a long time. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I've really listened to the Arctic Monkeys,
yeah,
a whole records. So yeah, go check out some 2005 nostalgia.
Yes, definitely. Speaking of blocks of MTV music videos, I remember when the I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor video came out, and it was in those blocks of videos alongside the Strokes and the Hives and the Vines and all sorts of bands.
The White Stripes.
Yes, the White Stripes. All of the thes were big for a year. So. So I think this is going to be something that we start doing. This will be a good weekly thing. We're going to just randomly pick some records out, and you can listen to it, and we'll listen to them as well. Good records. No, this isn't going to be like school though. We're not going to make you do a book report or anything on it though, which is good. But we could.
Yeah, I could actually I could text everyone who likes and shares our video today and be like, listen to that record? I bet you did.
Oh yeah. I like it. Yeah, no, we should intimidate them for sure.
Yeah, I'll find out who listened and who did.
Yeah, comment if you listen to it for sure. With that said, let's get into something a little less threatening. This is a brand new video from Grey Genius. The song's called Open. I got to see Grey Genius at an Ashari Artist Management MKE Live Groove Edition show at Cactus Club probably about 2 years ago now, and really, really like what she does as an artist. It's kind of blending almost spoken word with some melodic stuff, and I like that she puts the lyrics right in this video so that you can not only comprehend what she's going through in this and how, but you can read it and really take some meaning to it. So, brand new video from Great Genius. The song's called Open on the Writer's Room.
Is wandering, thinking way too much about the little things. I know that the sacrifice will pay off soon. It gotta. I tried to move smarter last year. Tried to be open last year. Trying to face all my current fears. Trying to let go. Trying to move on. How much trying I gotta do? I heard trying is an excuse. You do it and make it through. But quit and say you tried. I guess I'm a mess. Everything is pressure, everything's a test. I can never relax. It's hard to quit when reality's sick. Grateful for what I have, but I want more. I ain't wrong, it's my life I'm dealing with. My time is ticking here. I'll be damned if regret. The only thing I end up with is more than discipline, more than a prayer, more than paying the cost, more than being a savior. Believe the shit. So everything I do is for the passion, not just the paycheck. Not to be renowned as a legend or an icon, but to elevate what I surround. It's my job, so hold me down, cause I be feeling down. I'm only human, I be overwhelmed, but I still smile, cause I choose to. I was made for this. No doubt in my mind I wouldn't make it here, so I'ma take it there. Yeah, I'ma take it there. It's some people jump ship, I ain't even rocked the boat yet. I hope the best for you, hope you reach success. But to the ones who held me down, much gratitude, much appreciation. We only gonna improve, now I'm catching flights, packed shows. It's only the beginning, just follow the vision. All I ask is for loyalty, the truth, and hard work. Even if it hurts, that's what I prefer, I wanna do more. And I know I will. Try to be patient with myself, we gon' make it there. Be accountable for my actions, what you do that for? Time to even the score. I don't want none of yours, I'ma do my own thing. Go at my own pace, mighty the whole lane. Level the playing field, make them come to me. My fam gotta eat, put that all on me. Yeah, I put that all on me. I understand who I am and who I'm not. Can't nobody take my spot, cause who I am is who you're not. And I tell them what I will do and how much they gon' pay. It's all a journey, but I put that all on me. And yeah. I tried to be open last year. Gotta close that shit up, cause it's vultures out here. Tried to move smarter last year. I learned a lot about myself. Now I'm smarter, more sincere. Yeah. Try to let go, gotta let it go. Gotta move on, gotta think strong. Gotta.
All right, that was the brand new video from Great Genius for Open on the Writer's Room. And that about wraps up this week's show, Ben. I think we made some improvements. We know what we're talking about this week. We grabbed some records. Fun was had by all, I think, for sure.
I think all around everyone had a great time.
Yes, a good time was had by all, for sure. Real quick before we go, anything that you would like to leave the loyal viewers with as well?
It's getting a little chilly now, so bundle up, wear a hoodie. Definitely not
yes.
the berry hoodie that I'm wearing though.
Oh no! That's just, I don't even know why you have that thing, but I mean, I understand. I guess
I just had to grab the nearest thing. Okay.
It was laundry day. That's clearly a laundry day hoodie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, but Oh, it is getting a little chilly now. I mean, I still, encourage people to enjoy the fall air while it lasts, because God knows it doesn't last very long. I voted this past weekend, so sure to do that. I mean, people got to understand that voting can't be all you do.
Yeah.
But it is still, it is still important. So, I did that. Our good friend Elena actually was having a rummage sale, and she lives around the corner from me, so she was my witness.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
I brought my ballot to her rummage sale and asked her to sign off on it. So
nice.
She came and clutched that.
Shout out to Elena.
Yes, shout out to Elena. Yeah, I don't know. It's watch some horror movies. Damn it! Like, watch some good ass, scary, creepy flicks. Best this time of year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess just bask in the spirit, bask in the air.
Yeah, take in full fall. We are fully into fall, I think. I would echo the voting thing 100%. I know that early voting, I think, starts in October in Wisconsin, but you might be able to do it by mail already. I know that there's ballot drop-offs. You can do that everywhere. I think it's beginning of October at Fiserv Forum. You can actually go and vote there if you're worried about COVID concerns and things like that. I will be doing that the first day for sure. We'll be out there at Fiserv Forum. Another thing that I didn't know was that you can get paid to be a poll worker, and we need more and more of those. So Sky High and Cactus Club are working on something right now to get more voters registered to be poll workers as well. So if you have election day where you're at home and you want to make some extra cash, you can do that. But you would also obviously be helping in the validity of the election. You would be an election official. So find out. You can go to Cactus Club, actually, I believe Thursday through Sunday when they're open, and they'll have poll worker information available as well. Sky High Skate Shop in Bayview does. And then, like I said, there are ballot drop-off boxes all over the city of Milwaukee. Lots of important resources out there. Make sure you vote. Super, super important this time of year. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I did say it a little bit earlier when Ben was running to get a record, but you can check up with us every single day at breakingandentering.net. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, and every week we do this right here on Twitch, so make sure you subscribe to us there and follow us along as well. And we will see you next week on The Writers' Room.